Hey, John, that's Drew Bolden.
What's up, baby?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Hey,
How
it
you
looks a
doing?
little different.
It do.
I just want to say, let's start off by saying, Mom.
Oh, sorry.
Gwendolyn DeVere,
Wait.
stop looking at your son's nipples.
I was going to say, start it over. I showed my nip. Then I'll show it later.
She knows.
Who?
She knows you have nipples.
My mom?
She's seen them before.
Oh, no. Isn't that a sin? Anyway, keep going. You can warn him.
You sucked on hers. She's seen yours.
All right.
Grammy, Mimi, all of the memes, all the CCs. What do you call yours?
CC Sabathia. Yeah. My grandmother?
Yeah.
I call her Grandma and Gran.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Just maybe don't watch this one.
They're kind of losing it, so they'll probably watch it. They'll probably watch it and forget.
They go, what?
What? Is that
that?
my grandson on the left looks handsome? That's
Thank
you.
you.
That's
Oh.
Colton. Hey, by the way, I like your shirt.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell it is.
I was gonna say, explain why you like it so much and why that's your favorite shirt.
I have no idea what it is. This came in like a Care Flight package to Drew. He had one of those subscribers of the month thing.
It was someone who spent the most money on OnlyFans in a month, and they sent that to me as a congratulations. And I went, I don't even know what this is.
Yeah.
No, it's called like Bad Fur Day or something, and it was one of the games from like 40 years ago. No one gives a shit. It was a bad game. He showed his little squirrel penis, and it was
weird.
It was all the. I mean, it was a lot bigger than mine.
Okay.
So I think that's why I never played
it.
But yeah. So I mean, you mentioned a little bit, but we got this dope as a mother-father sign right here that shows what we are, who we are, what we do.
It's our logo.
Our logo is wood, baby.
Thank you, Sarah. Sarah made it for us. She painted it. She put it all together and saved us more at the room store. So thank you, Sarah. It's freaking dope. And I think it brings our podcast to a whole nubba level. Come on. We are on one right now.
So
Let's do it.
If you don't know what the hell that is, then you haven't seen any of our past videos before we did any of these podcasts. But
get out of here.
We moved from the corner. And we didn't move from all of the corners.
Yeah,
our jobs,
I still work on the corner.
Yeah. Our jobs are still on the street corner, but we moved from that corner all the way right there. And we moved because we wanted more room, we wanted more space, and now we can do this again, Colton.
Yeah! Hey, and just to go back to the other corner, just a heads up, you get a 50% discount if you say jumbo. Makes me feel better about myself. I know it's a lie,
I was gonna say, if someone comes up to me and says jumbo, I go, you got the wrong guy.
There's no way you're talking to the right guy.
Which one is your arm, Colton?
No, it's my penis.
Hey, can I...
Oh, sorry.
Can I just want to cut back to a couple episodes where I made a mistake. And I know I don't really make mistakes a whole lot.
The fact that you're owning up to a mistake it means you're maturing, and it really means that you're moving in a positive direction.
Hey, let's see him, buddy. I was also looking at Colton's. My God.
I know. Shut up.
How much money do you think it would take for you to complete the transformation of a man in his marriage to gay?
How much money? I think I could do it for free, and I think I'd be really good at... We talked about this a little earlier.
I'm very convincing.
I am very persuasive.
That's what it was, persuasive. I asked Colton. I was filming him because it was one of those hidden camera shows. I was like, you're on,
gotcha. You're on camera. Candid camera.
You're on camera.
You're on camera.
I remember saying I thought it was for the longest time. You're on candy camera.
Me too.
I mean, who didn't think that? But like candid camera, we were like, what's that? And I didn't know what the
hell is a candid?
I guess it's.
I know what a candid is now.
But is it a candid or is it
like a candid picture?
Take a candid. Yeah, but can you say, oh, it was a candid? Is that a thing?
I don't know.
That sounds like
I don't know.
What the hell is even that?
What?
What was it? What was it that I said?
The bottom?
No, I forgot what I said.
Yeah.
What the f is that supposed to mean?
Dude, last night we were watching a basketball game. We're kind of watching. We're like passively watching the Celtics versus the Ravens, the Raptors, Ravens. I'm drunk and I'm not even drunk.
Is this what I think it is?
Try it. Take a sip. It's in
No.
a book, Reading Rainbow. So
that makes me want to vom.
but we were talking, and I don't even know how it came about, but where is it that you said it?
I said, what the f*** is that supposed to mean?
Yeah, and I was like, did you just have a stroke? Are you okay?
I mean,
what the heck?
I think I was a drink in or so, but I got pretty toasty last night. We also started writing a rap yesterday.
So get ready for that.
Yeah, get ready for that. We're actually, you'll see. It's pretty silly willy manilly. And dude, writing it was so much fun.
Oh yeah, you got 4 bars in, and then we're like,
okay, that's too many. What the f*** is that supposed to mean? But I don't know. You know how when you get a saying and you f*** it up or just mess up like how it is, and then that even Jodan showed me one. I don't know if y'all have seen the video of this guy that's some like super flamboyant guy goes to this really manly old man who's like used to hiding your gayness and stuff.
Yeah.
And this fairly gay fella comes up and goes, "Daddy, chill," and then the guy goes, "What the hell is even that?"
What the hell is even that?
I think it was that. What the hell is even that? But
yeah.
So I have one story that
it
honestly will be fairly quick, and it's very silly because as you guys know, my dad and I are not talking at the moment, but I did find out that he's been watching my episodes, and
thanks, Dad.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, he sent me an email, and I didn't respond. He sent me an email of a timestamp of a part where I said something like kind of mean about him, or I said, well, it was true. It was the thing about whatever. Anyway, so this was back when I was living with my dad. I was probably like 20 years old or something. Mm-hmm. And as boys, have you ever peed outside?
All the time.
Yeah.
I think I did it last night.
Yeah, same. And you know what? Conserves water.
Yeah. Oh, also, there's a slat in our fence that's about this wide in the corner that I don't like that it's there, because I like to just step right off the porch to the left and pee, and directly in front of me is that little
slat,
that little area where you can kind of, like in the stalls, like when you get in the stall. Why? By the way, why do the doors connect in the stall right in the center of where you're sitting? So as soon as you close it, there's like this much space, and you're looking, and someone peers in, and you're like, I'm in here.
Yeah, but also, who peers in the crack of a porta potty or whatever the hell? Okay, well, you just want to see, but no, like who?
I'm just like, is there anyone? Oh, there's someone in there,
dude. No, have you ever been using the thing, a stall, and someone peers in? They tug on the door, it's locked clearly, and then they look to see if anyone's using it.
Yeah, or then knock.
Yeah, like hey, I'm shitting. What?
Yeah.
Like, what do you? Unless you're going to abduct me and rape me, please don't. I mean, I've been lonely, but. I don't want to get,
You sound like you're reading my diary.
You gotta. Is yours with the one with the lock on the front?
Yeah, I got a little key.
Well, no, not anymore. Tossing the key was Colton's wedding hashtag. If y'all don't know, and I made a joke the other day. It was like tossing the key, and then she went back to go get it.
Yeah. She's like, oh wait, I'm gonna need that.
I'll take that back. I don't want to be a petty John.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's go back to the story. If you're shitting in a stall and you see someone shitting in a stall, don't look in there to see if someone's in there. If it's locked, just move on. Go to the next one.
Yeah, or
there's
just
plenty of
stand there.
Or just shit your pants like I have multiple times. It's a great time, great story if you ever start a podcast. That's my... if you ever need to shit your pants, do it.
Yeah. Hey, the more you know.
Yeah, I was going to get that tattooed on my arm.
Yeah. If you ever need to shit your pants, just do it.
Guys, look at this.
And then have the Nike swoosh. If you ever need to shit your pants, just do it.
Imagine those were like 2 separate tattoos. You didn't think about it, and so you had just do it first, and then you had one for some reason that said, "If you ever need to shit your pants," and that's all it said.
Incomplete sentence. Oh.
Also, if you hear a lawnmower thing, it's Greg being the man of the house and actually mowing.
No. We just hired Jesus Lawn Care.
Oh.
So, throwback to another couple episodes.
Did I tell you about them coming to our door and telling us to cease and desist that episode?
Well.
Did you also know it's cease and desist and not seize and assist?
No, I don't know any of the correct phrases. You correct me all the time.
How about
saying like
no, you used to say oh shib. There was one that you said all the time.
Yeah, I always get them wrong. Whatever.
Yeah, dang it. I want to get this right so people know that you're an idiot.
Whatever. So, peeing in the backyard.
Yeah. So, I like to pee in the backyard. So, have you ever been in a stall? Okay, no. So, I like to, back in the day, my dad had this dog. His name was Moro. We named after the Stars player.
He still has him, right? Or is he?
Oh, yeah, he's still alive. That's right.
I was like,
yeah.
Do you have news for me?
I forgot. God,
I love Moro.
Is so snorty. Yeah. So he's from that. He's a English.
Is it French? No, it's not a French.
He's not a Frenchie. He's a Boston Terrier.
Boston
that's what
Terrier.
He is. And
I always think he's about to die.
They all are. They all see that.
Can't breathe. I'm like, calm down, dude. His heart's probably like.
Well, he humps everything.
And when he eats so fast that he throws up.
Yeah, but also, if you ever watch a dog eat so fast, their stomach gets this big. Because, geez, I'm burpy today. Because they're so excited, and they haven't eaten in like 8 minutes, and they're so excited to eat that they're like... And when I eat... Yeah, and then he throws it up, and then he eats that. So he gets 2 meals out of it. So, honestly, kind of a smart dog.
Yeah, honestly.
If I get the hiccups, I'm going to end it all. And
the episode.
No, I'm going to end my life.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, well, that's what hiccups do to me.
I actually love hiccups.
I
like
you're
the feeling.
weird.
It's like, oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
no, I didn't mean to make it sexual.
Yeah, well, that's how it goes. Anyway, so I was peeing outside. Moro, was running around. My dad was not home because I wouldn't urinate outside if I almost said purinate outside
really?
If my dad was there. No, because, he's mature.
Oh, okay.
And didn't like to have fun back then. I'm just kidding. That's not true. I'm just being dramatic. Anyway, completely different story at my mom's house. As I was walking through the living room, I go, "Mom, I'm going to go pee." And I'm walking away from the bathroom and she's like, "Why do you have to tell me that? I don't care." And so I'll even when I go see her now,
just do it.
Yeah, just tell me you're going to don't even say anything. Anyway, so went outside to urinate. And, Moro's running around, and he's like this big. I don't know, like yay high and humps everything. But he's running around and stuff. Oh, no, my dad was home. Never mind. My dad was home. But it was at night, and I think he was in his office not paying attention. And so I, whip it out, and I start urinating. And as you do as a boy, you kind of, make figure eights or go back and forth so it doesn't... It goes...
Yeah. Or have you ever done it where you're like...
You ever flicked it up really and it goes...
Yeah. Dude, we've all been there. Do you as a
girls
kid
do that? Can girls go?
I don't know. See, one of the perks of having a ween. That's what we call it. But. Yeah, I think as a kid,
I think God forgot the rest of ours.
You think you're the only ones. You think you're the only person that does it. And then later on in life, you realize that a lot of people have the same experience. When I pee sometimes, as a kid.
Okay, what is this? What are you carrying, a garden hose?
No.
Jesus.
When I pee sometimes, it's like I would go around and because I'd just be bored. Because I pee so many times a day.
You get a little baby boy bladder.
12, 15 times a day.
Jesus Christ.
I gotta entertain myself while I'm in there. So I'm playing a game. And I'm giving myself liberty, of course, but I'm
the statue.
I do the and it hurts, and I don't suggest it, but do you ever try to stop stream?
Oh, no, it hurts.
It does.
I can't stop once I've started. It stings.
It does.
From Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it does. You're not
Hold that one. You peed in all those beer bottles. Mm-hmm. Anyway, yeah. So back to my story. I would never do this to one of your stories.
Yeah.
But no, have you ever tried to just pinch it closed?
Yeah. Yeah, it makes it worse.
Yeah, because you don't want a blowback or whatever. Have you heard of a blowback? I'm not.
No.
Everyone Google blowback. No, seriously.
Probably not a.
Just for your own knowledge, if you pinch your pee-pee or
I feel it's like a blood clot, except for your. It's like a pee clot.
Yeah, it can rupture. It can rupture stuff. Your Rethra Franklin. I can't. Do you say your urethra or my Rethra?
No, it's
my Rethra, your Rethra. We're all Rethras.
We're all Rethras.
That's the title of the episode.
Dude.
My Rethra, your Rethra. We're all Rethras. Hey, anyway. Anyway, as I was writing my name in cursive.
Yep.
Thank God I have a small name.
Yep.
And a small. And so I was writing, and then out of nowhere, Moro comes bolting up from the back part of our yard.
Yeah.
Just bolts all the way back there. And I see, and like from back there, I'm like, Moro, don't. And he's coming right for me. And I'm like, Moro, you better move, you better turn. And he runs right under my piss stream. And it goes like literally from the tip of the nose down his back, all the way straight down to his tail. It was literally, and I was like, you did this,
it's
man.
Your own damn fault.
It's your own fault. I was here first. You don't like,
I don't even feel bad.
I know. It's like,
you're an idiot.
You know, hey,
urine,
idiot. My urine. Urethra.
Idiot. My urine.
But
idiot.
Do you think he thought of it as like, you know, when you're a kid and you're running through like a
sprinkler? He's like,
why does it smell like Cheerios? I don't know.
What? I heard if it smells like bread, then you're having a stroke.
Well, I was stroking it. Imagine, have you ever tried to? Never mind.
No.
So anyway, he did that, and I got pissed at him. I was like, Moro, you stupid dog. I was like, whatever. And I didn't even clean him off, nothing. I was like, just go inside. And then I opened the door, and then my dad got home like as I was coming in from outside. Okay. So he thought I was probably letting him in, and he was like, and then Moro, of course, loves my dad. So he runs right up to my dad, and he jumps into my, I hope you watch this, Dad. This is going to be the funniest thing ever. Moro jumps into my dad's arms. He's like, oh, Moro. And he's like, looking at his face. And he's like, oh, yeah. It's like rubbing him. And my dad goes, he's like, oh, Moro. And he stops, and I go, oh, no. And he goes, he's like, Moro. I think Moro peed on himself.
You like roll around in your own piss? What's going on?
Dude, I had not stopped. I don't think I stopped laughing for a straight like hour after that. Because he literally just my dad stone cold serious. Like there's no way I was going to tell him what I did until now. So sorry, Dad. I would, I would clean out your nose and your face. It's been like 20 years. Maybe 10, whatever. And I was dying laughing because my urine was all over him. I don't think that was the first time that I peed on my dad. Maybe as an adult.
Oh, I was like,
Maybe as a young kid, I was told that my dad had to block my kid pee when I was being changed. Yeah. Apparently, babies can pee like 40 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Maybe my dad ran through it like a sprinkler.
Can you imagine a dog laying on its back and just peeing up on itself, or a human? Honestly, I've actually done that before. So let's not talk about that. My personal life is none of your damn business. To be frank, I don't. Okay,
what? Did you know that I wasn't a big fan of that joke? Did you know? Jew. No.
Yeah.
Jesus lawn care. It's fine.
So that's it, dude. I've heard that story before, and I like it every time. It's so good.
I had to say, I think all of my stories that are at least funny to me are about movements from the body.
Yeah, because we're
bowel
children,
and or urethra movement.
Yeah, I mean
that sounds. Never mind. I was gonna say that sounds like a racial thing, but whatever.
Okay.
I don't know.
So jumping into, I have two relatively quick stories. We're all about the Benjamins, baby. We're all about the stories too. So as we've talked about a little bit, I like kind of a therapeutic thing for me is I enjoy running.
Brag.
It's just something it just helps me handle things better than drinking alcohol. What I'm doing right now.
Drink up. I'm out.
Of alcohol?
No, out of...
Oh.
Is this alcoholic? Can you imagine?
I've been drinking them before work every day. I'm like, oh, gosh.
You know what? There is a drug in here.
You
know what it is?
Caffeine.
Oh, is caffeine in here?
Caffeine's a drug.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a hell of a drug. So, I have two stories about running. I enjoy running a bunch, and when I was living back with my parents in DeSoto, they lived right next to the middle school track, and it was open to the public in the evening. So a lot of people would go up there to either run around the track or they would have track practice and stuff like that.
Practice?
Yeah. And so I would go up there, and we were about a mile away from the track. So I would run from my parents' house, and then I would run to the track, and I would run a few laps around, and then I would run back, and it would be like 3-4 miles.
I was going to say, that seems so far. Dude, what did I say yesterday? I was like, dude, you know what? I think I'm going to start running.
Yeah.
And tomorrow I'm going to start with 40 miles. You go, I don't think you should do that.
That's not a good idea.
And I was like, no, because the journey of 40 miles is doing it the very first day.
Just start with 40. Just start with 40 never do it again.
Never do it.
Okay, I achieved it. Screw that.
All right.
So one time I would do that same. It was just kind of like a ritual, a routine. I would run around, and then run back, get my 3 miles or 4 miles, depending on whatever. So
it was like a track, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and so there would be times where, like I said, there would be track practice. So like high schoolers would be up there. They would do sprints, or they would do long distance or whatever, or warm ups or whatnot.
Would they ever get on you for being there?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it was an open track, and it wasn't really like a high school track practice or a middle school track. It was like people would do like private lessons.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like you were running at like noon during the day.
No, it was in the evening. No.
So you're like, excuse me.
Excuse me. He's like,
that's a big ass third grader.
Yeah. Why does he have
he's so
no
white.
hair?
Yeah.
So I would go running around, and so one time I was running, and as you're going, sometimes you gotta fart. It's just a thing of life.
Does that give you a little? Oh,
it gives me a boost.
You're far to the finish line and win. And you're like, I did it.
I'm behind the guy. I'm like, what can I do to get past him? I need a little boost. Fart. That's so stupid.
So you win. So I'm interviewing you, right? Like, everyone, Colton Pettyjohn he came back from nothing. He had nothing in his life. Nothing go for him. He got a divorce. No one loves him. He's losing his hair.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's enough.
Sorry. Sorry. That was personal. What did you do? What helped you achieve everything out of being absolutely nothing and nobody likes you? Oh,
again,
sorry. We know each other for a while. Colton Pettyjohn, you're the winner. What thrusted you to the finish line?
So first of all, I want to thank God and all the the talent that He's given me, the muscles that He's given me. I look really good without a shirt on, I'm going to be honest. But I also want to say that Brussels sprouts really did it for me. They make me really gassy, and at the end, I needed that oomph, and so the Brussels sprouts gave me that boost, and I was like, I can't do it. I've never been a good fart.
That was good. I used to be able to do that, but then I think as you get an adult, you can't do it anymore.
No, I was doing it the other day. Ow, cramp.
Is it the hair?
Ow, I got a cramp in my tit.
Okay.
So anyways, I was getting a little gassy, and I was like looking around, because I was like, I'm really weird about, not weird, but like I don't like to fart in front of people.
Oh.
I do it in front of my friends.
Yeah.
You and Greg all day long will fart it up, and it's great. But in front of really anyone else, I don't really.
Yeah, I get
weird.
That. Yeah. I get it.
So I was running, and I was like, gosh, I really got to do it. And, people have been running around me, and like they would do sprints, and so people would fly past me.
Oh. Did they do that
because I was relatively slow? I had my headphones in, so I didn't really hear. But
what do they tap you on the shoulder?
And I'm deaf. So hey, I'm coming behind you. Oh,
oh gosh, that means a whole lot. Never mind.
But so like I was constantly getting passed up, so I was trying to make sure. Okay, no one was coming up behind me, and so I looked to my left.
Okay.
I looked to my right.
Yeah.
Didn't see anyone.
All right.
And I was like, okay, I'm clear. I've got to rip it. And so I just go. Well, for some reason,
it's a good one.
This girl she was probably about like 16, 17. She was a high school track star or something like that. Mm-hmm. I was running on the inside lane.
Oh.
And she was running on the same lane, and she was coming up behind me.
Oh.
I didn't see her there, and she was like right behind, because as soon as I did it to the side, and I wasn't even worried about it, I was like, okay, no, there's no one there. And rip. And then like 5 seconds later, do we not have the charger?
Oh, I didn't plug it in. Yeah, keep going. I'll plug it in.
Well, hold on. Wait till the end of this, and then you can plug it in.
Well, it's gonna die.
Okay, well, didn't plug it in. So I was running, and as I'm running, fart, and then immediately after, like 2 to 3 seconds after, she comes up on my right side, and I was like, oh my God, she was right behind me. And she even like, and I don't know if she thinks I did it on purpose, but like she even gave me this look like, you nasty, bro. Like, that's gross. And I was like, I'm sorry. Did
you apologize?
I did not apologize because she was taking off. And as soon as like she took off in front of me, I was coming up on the gate and I still had a couple laps to go. And I was like, you know what? This has been embarrassing enough. I'm just going to end my run short. And I just veered off and I went back and I ran back home. And I was like, oh, that's embarrassing.
Dude, honestly, I would have tried to catch up to her and be like, I didn't. It was.
I wasn't. Actually, that's my way of hitting on you. Oh no, you're 16. That's illegal. So I probably shouldn't be. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave.
I'm just not even gonna talk to you anymore.
So I also have another story.
Is my hair good?
Looks great.
Thank you.
Actually,
fix me. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, mama.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
So I was running
I'm a
around.
17-year-old girl that was.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I was running around the track. I was running around the school in. So right down the street. Oh shoot! I said.
Oh no!
Right down the street from where we live, probably about like a mile and a half away, there's a school, and so part of my route sometimes I like to run around the school. The school really has nothing to do with it. I don't know why I brought it up, but I'm running, and sometimes I listen to a podcast. A lot of times I listen to different podcasts when I'm running.
Ours?
Our podcast sometimes, mostly not, but
right.
like this past weekend or Congratulations or Whiskey Ginger. Anyway, like those Tuesdays with Stories. Mm-hmm. But this time around, I was really, sometimes I get in the mood for a specific song, and sometimes if I run for 30 minutes, sometimes I will put a song on repeat, and I'll just listen to that song over and over and over again. So
I get it.
A song I hadn't heard in a while, it's called Feels with Calvin Harris produced it, Katy Perry, Pharrell, and Big Sean.
Star-studded.
Yes. Don't be afraid to catch feelings.
I don't think I've ever heard it though.
Okay, well anyways, so Pharrell does the first two verses, and then Katy Perry does the chorus, and Big Sean does the third verse.
Big Sean.
So with the first two verses Pharrell does, he does, a lot of times in hip hop, rap, pop, whatever, they do ad libs. They do, hey, mama,
oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pharrell does hey a lot. Like he's like, hey. I'm not kidding you. For about 5 to 10 minutes, I was running, and there was practice going on. The band was practicing for high school, and there was color guard practice, and there was football. Like there was a bunch of practice going on, and so I was running kind of relatively close around everyone. So I was within kind of earshot, and I swear for about 5 to 10 minutes, I was like, dude, someone's messing with me. Because I kept thinking someone was saying, hey. So I'd run and be like, hey. And I'd be like, and I'd look around, and I was like, what? And then like the kids wouldn't be looking at me, and I'm like, okay. So I would run some more and be like, hey. And I'm like, oh, what? And like at one point I took my headphones off and I looked at it, I was like, and I like stopped and I was like, yes?
Yes.
And the kids like, they were sitting on break, like the winter guard or color guard people were sitting on break in the like shadows, and I ran past them and I pulled my headphones off and I was like, yes, what? And they were like, they just like stared at me and they're like, huh? And I was like, and no one said anything. I was like, okay. And then I just kept walking. I bet you they thought I was freaking insane. And I was like, and then afterwards I kept listening to the song and I was like, I keep hearing that's
you idiot.
Oh, and so
That's
I just started like dying laughing. Like I was like, I'm an idiot.
I love the fact that like I can picture you, because you get annoyed fairly easily with literally anything.
Sometimes,
you're kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And
trying to work on that.
No, but I can just imagine you going up to, yeah, what do you want? And then they're like, because I remember at that age, like band age, 15, 16 or whatever.
Oh, I would screw with people all the time.
No, not well, maybe that, but if it was me, I would have freaked out and been like, oh, what?
Sir, I'm sorry.
Like if an adult got a tone with me, I'd be like, yes, I'm sorry. I'll never do that again. And I probably would have apologized, even though I did absolutely nothing.
I don't know what I did, but yeah.
So there's a Blink song. It's "Don't waste your time on me. You're already so."
So I'm wired.
I miss Drew. You know. But at the end, there's a part where there's a one piano note that they keep playing over and over again, and it goes dun 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 dun. But it sounds like when you open a door in a car and it goes.
Yes.
So I was listening to
with the light on, like if you have the dome light on.
Yeah, or if your like lights are on,
your keys. Yeah, if
your keys are in or whatever. But when you open the door, you hear a tone, right? Well, so I was in the car with my grandmother, or my grandparents, my mom, and me, and I was listening to that because I was an emo kid. Oh, speaking of, I'm wearing a Blink shirt.
Yeah. Hey, I got it.
Blink 182.
Yeah.
Baby, I don't know why.
Baby
anyway, so yeah, that the end of that song. So seriously, go into and like listen to that. And I had my CD player, like it was a CD player with the skip, whatever, non-skip, anti-skip.
Yep.
This was before you chillins are listening right now. You don't understand, all right? Just look up CD player. We're so old. And that part played, and I was like, I had my headphones on, and I was like, it's like, oh shit, is someone's door open? And I saw it. I was like, oh, is it on this side? And I took it off, and I was like, and it kept playing, and I went, oh. I'm an idiot. But I wasn't an idiot for 10 minutes like you. I remember being like,
oh, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
But I'm not as big of an idiot as
Colton will be in 10 years.
10, 15 years.
I didn't mean to step on your jokes. Sorry. You're good. Except I do that all the time.
So, those are my running stories, and
I am sticking to it. Yeah, I was. We were kind of talking about this. This is kind of random, but so you went to college and you graduated school.
I did.
You have one degree. We actually have, between the two of us, we have one degree. Yep. Actually, even before this, because my dad went to A&M, and he'll tell you about that. It's kind of like whenever people do CrossFit or they're vegan, they'll let you know before they say their name.
Yeah.
But no, so I remember my dad would complain about like, actually, I don't even know if he ever complained, but it was some adult at one point that was like, they always got a letter from like the alumni association or something. But back in the 80s, college was like $1,000 for 4 years, and now it's like $1,000 million for 2 years. But then I remember seeing, and I think you got a letter or something that was like,
I get letters and I get calls all the time.
Yeah, like colleges asking you for money, correct?
Yeah, I like literally the year after I graduated, I got a call asking if I wanted to donate to the Alumni Association. And I was like, I just got out of college. Yeah. I'm like $40,000 in debt.
Yeah.
And I don't have a job that's in my career field.
Yeah.
And I don't really have any prospects. And you're asking me for money? You want more money? You took like a shit ton of money from me. And you want more?
Bitch, please.
Come on.
I mean, I don't have to worry about that because I didn't graduate. But still, I remember hearing that like, colleges and universities they make you pay an arm and a cock, and they still want more money from you. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
And they don't pay their players. And I remember hearing, don't quote me on these statistics because I don't have them off the top of my head. Okay, Colton?
Yeah, that's fine.
So it was something like a university would get $6 billion a year. I don't know what it is, right? And you still need more money?
Yeah.
That's like, what's his name? Bezos from Amazon is like, I really need a 50th house in the hills.
Yeah.
Please donate. I am starving. Wasn't there a, I think we talked about this before, not on the podcast, but because we're friends. We talked about the basketball player, Josh, what's his name? He was on the Hawks for a long time, number 5.
Josh, oh gosh.
Anyway.
Josh
Jackson? Justin Jackson? Alan Jackson. Yeah, Alan Jackson, the country singer. No, anyway, there was
I can see him.
Yeah, me too. There's a basketball player, and he was at the end of his career, and he signed for the veteran minimum, which is like what, $1 million or
something like that,
$850,000, and he said, and was totally serious, and said, and he's used to making like what, $10 million a year or something like that.
Probably.
I mean, if you look at it, it's still a pay cut, but going from $10 million a year to $850,000 a year, I think you're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? And he had like 4 kids or something. And he said in his press release when he got an offer from the team, I think, but he didn't accept it. But he was like, "How am I supposed to feed my kids on the veteran minimum salary?"
Yeah.
You know what? 850,000. I can't eat.
Yeah, and also I hate it when
like shut the fuck up. That pissed me off.
Yeah, I hate it when people bring their kids into it.
Yeah,
because
my kids can't eat.
Your kids are gonna do just fine, but also B, you're probably just being selfish for yourself because you want more money to spend on whatever you want to spend, and it may be on your kids. I don't know, but don't throwing the kid card out there you're trying to pull on someone's heartstring.
Yeah.
Oh, my kids. Your kids are fine.
Yeah, 850,000.
Go to private school.
Yeah,
and you'll still have plenty of money left over.
That is so. I remember hearing that, and I was like, Colton, are you seeing this shit?
Are you seeing?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about the college thing because I don't know if you guys have dealt with this or whatever, because I'm sure most of you have degrees because you're better than me, and my dad will love you more than me. But yeah, I don't know if I just remember hearing that, and I'm like, why on earth would they keep asking for money? Yeah. Because you have enough?
Go.
And this is completely unrelated. This is another story about my dad, but I wanted to talk about this because right now the Dallas Stars are in the Western Conference Final against the Vegas Golden Knights.
And we're watching them tonight.
Yep, watching them tonight in like 30 minutes.
We're watching them to Golden Night.
Golden Shower.
Golden Doodle.
Overrated dog. Golden Doodle, overrated dog.
Dude, yeah.
That is going to piss people off. Golden Retriever,
the best dog
ever, but the whitest dog you can ever have.
For sure.
Like,
also,
every time you see like a happy white family, it's they're married, there's a boy and a girl, and what dog do they have?
Golden Retriever. Honestly, we need to get one soon.
Do they cheat on each other? Yes.
Probably.
Does their Golden Retriever named Cooper cheat on them? No.
No.
I already picked out a name.
Okay.
His name's Coop. Jace.
I will, and I'm saying this right now, and you can hold me to it.
Okay.
I will go like halvesies if you want to get a Golden Retriever.
Dude, but we looked him up last night, and to get a Golden Retriever, and I don't know if this is a normal thing, but we looked up a purebred Golden Ass Retriever, and it said $3,900. That is $3,900 and something dollars.
That
is so many dollars.
Unfortunately,
will you go Holsies for me?
No.
I know you have a house to pay for. Shut up.
How
am I supposed to live on $850,000?
So what's the like most that you would spend on a dog?
Oh, the most, like, I thought $100 was a lot.
Yeah, well,
but like also,
$80 was the adoption fee for Nala.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's good.
But she's a mutt. She was adopted from a shelter, and she was gonna die.
Yeah. So also, before you guys yell at me for not adopting, that's not that. Shut up. Okay.
We have 2 dogs that are adopted. So
pups.
We're fine.
And all through growing up, every single one of my dogs, except for Moro, so get mad at my dad, we've saved all of them.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, you saved them. I think that's weird too. Also, that's a weird thing. If you're a dog mom and you wish yourself a happy Mother's Day, shut the up. That's stupid. Anyway, but if you have a kid or if you adopt a child, I understand that. Or have you seen the post of like single moms on Father's Day? Going, my kid doesn't have a father, so I'm the father. So happy Father's Day to me. Shut the up.
Dude.
Take Mother's Day. That's perfectly fine. I get it. The father's not in the picture. Whatever. Right? Wish a happy Father's Day to your father if you have one.
Yeah.
If you don't have a father, shut up.
Yeah.
Right?
Figure it out.
Anyway, so let's get back to what I was talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, $3,900. This is for like from a breeder, right? And I was very on the fence about that because, there are many dogs that need to get saved or what. This sounds like I'm taking them to church, but I think that's what it is called, right? Get saved.
Take me to church. Yep.
Isn't Take Me to Church about sex? The song?
I don't think so. Is it?
I worship like a dog while you get on your knees or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I like the song.
Oh. I thought he was getting religious on me. I was liking it.
Well, they were thanking God a lot.
Yeah.
But anyway, so like breeders, if you want to get a dog from a breeder, that's perfectly fine. Do your thing.
Yeah.
If you want to rescue a dog, perfectly fine. If you see a dog on the side of the road and you're like, I want to love this dog, then love it,
Yep.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We were just looking at dogs, seeing how much it was, but $3,900, that they out of their damn mittens.
I would
much rather save a dog.
Yeah.
Save a dog, ride a cowboy. What's the phrase?
I will sock away some money, whatever the phrase is. And I know this is probably crazy, but I think I'd be willing to spend about $1,500 on a dog.
Jeez, no.
And I've never done that before, but I think it's worth it.
How much is to
get the exact dog that you want?
Yeah,
like if you want a golden retriever,
I guess that's true. I mean, I know they're expensive, but $3,900.
But I don't even know if I could find a golden retriever for $1,500.
No, not at all.
Like I think 24 or 25.
That's so many money. Well, you know what we should do? We should go to one of the breeders. Sneak and creep onto the grounds. I don't know what it's called.
Yep.
Concentration camp. What is it called? What is it? Where they keep the dogs? No. Oh God. I didn't. Honestly, I have a twisted sense of humor, but I did not mean. I forgot that that's. I forgot that that's meant something else.
Jesus.
A kennel camp. What is it? Anyway, where the breeders are. We'll just go sneak and creep at night time when the pups are being all sweet and cuddly, and we'll just steal one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's all good. I won't care. They're not going to know. We post a picture like a year later, and they go, "That's the puppy they stole from us!" And then because they all voted for Trump, probably because it's Texas. But dude, how awful would it be though to steal? You know what would be funnier is if we stole someone's dog that we knew that had a golden retriever.
Yeah,
and then we know.
Well, we know of someone that has a pup golden retriever.
Pup golden retriever.
Golden retriever.
But that's so. Look, that's so much money.
It is
$3,900. I wouldn't even. I don't even think you.
39. Yeah, I can't justify that.
Yeah, but also
1,000.
That was a cute ass pup, though.
Oh,
we saw the picture and I went, "I'll spend $1 million."
I want it now.
And I know they say dogs are man's best friend, or also first of all equality. So human's best friend, man's.
Yeah.
What was the thing about? She's pissed that we're talking about. Damn my nanas. Hey, woo goo. Our dogs' names are Nala and Whiskey, but we call them so many different nicknames that I think they just kind of answer.
Have no idea what their names are. Because I call we call Nala and Whiskey Mama.
Yeah.
And so come here, Mama.
And they're both
What's doing, Mama?
But also Whiskey is so she gets so jealous when one of us goes to pet. Well, I think it's more me because But anyway, if I go to pet Nala, Whiskey will get up in my business. She'll go, but I think it's really funny because I that's like an attention-seeking, like human in general.
Yes.
Whenever you don't get the attention, you're like, hey. I've never growled at anyone, but
I have.
Oh,
it's mostly during sex.
Hex. Anyway, don't spend $3,900. If you're a kennel keeper,
no.
If you're a kennel keeper, lower your fees. That's so much. Is that the most expensive purebred dog?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sure. No, I'm sure people spend like $10,000 on a dog.
That is so much money.
Yeah.
I know people spend like $10,000 on horses or something, but that thing is like, it's big. It's a big horse, but
yeah, and like a lot of times, well, not always, but sometimes people breed horses to then like race or do barrel rolls or barrel racing.
I would love to see horses do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have another story that I want to talk about.
Okay, and then I also have
and then you
video.
have one. You have a video.
I have a ton.
No, I don't want to do story because I wanted to. It was a visual one.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll do those next. So, Colton, have you ever heard of twins?
And twins, I love me.
Kissing on your me. Okay, so this is called "What in the Absolute Hell Is That?" What in the f- is that supposed to mean? So,
it's porn highlights.
So this is
what I was gonna porn pop-ups.
Hey, look, the only reason I'll do porn is if I get highlights. Okay, so this one I saw on Reddit, and it was kind of a popular story a while ago, and I just was reminded of it. But this story is about twins that were separated at birth who were reunited to find out that they had led the same exact life.
What?
Which means, I'll get into it, Colton Pettyjohn. All right?
Quit asking.
So they're called the Gym Twins, which the reason why they're called the Gym Twins, so One of them's name is Jim Lewis, and the other one's name is Jim the something else. They were separated at birth, adopted to two different families. They were
Named
both
the same
They were
thing.
both named Jim, but it gets crazier. They both married a woman named Linda. They both divorced a lady named Linda, and they also remarried a girl named Betty.
There's no way.
I swear. And they both named their son James Allen.
That's what?
Like what? And I didn't read the story to completion because I just saw that, and they both look exactly alike, which is and they even had the same shirt. That wasn't planned.
Okay, I think that was
but like they're both so there's like a paragraph, right? It says so here's the first paragraph. James Jim Lewis of Lima, Ohio was adopted in 1940, just 3 weeks after he was born. He was named James by his adoptive parents and had a dog named Toy. Right?
Had a dog named Toy.
So this was James Jim Lewis. And then this one, his twin, James Jim Springer of Ohio, was adopted in 1940, just 3 weeks after he was born. He was named James by his adoptive parents and had a dog named Toy.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So going back to the next one. As a schoolboy, he enjoyed math and carpentry, but never spelling. He went on to marry a woman named Linda. Later, he then divorced Linda and then married a woman named Betty. Right? Now we're going down to James Jim Springer. As a schoolboy, he enjoyed math and carpentry, but never spelling. He went on to marry a woman named Linda. Later, he divorced Linda, and he married a woman named Betty. Then we go back. He had a son named James Allen Lewis, who worked as a security guard, drove a Chevy, and was an avid chain smoker. Do you think this will line up, Colton?
I mean, it seems to be a trend.
He had a son named James Allen Springer, worked as a deputy sheriff, drove a Chevy, and was an avid smoker.
Oh my gosh,
dude! What
that
are
has
the
to be a movie? They got to make that into a movie.
I think it's called like The Parent Trap or something like that.
It's completely different.
When I saw The Parent Trap, I thought that Lindsay Lohan had a twin. I almost had a son.
Me too.
And man, she went off the deep end. But also hot.
What
was the movie?
There was one Pretty Little Mean Girls. I was getting two different
Mean Girls. Oh, do you remember that shirt that said "You can sit with us"?
Yes.
Shut the f up. Get out of here. Anyway, I thought that was absolute nuts.
Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, and then
if that's true, which I believe anything on the internet is true, then that's insane.
Yeah, I also there was a thing that said I could get penis enlargement pills, and I went on the
internet.
Like I need those. I'll order 8.
Okay, let's go ahead.
I ordered some for you. But anyway, okay, so there's that one. Now, what is yours?
Okay, so
do I click on this yet?
Yeah, no.
Okay,
hold off
okay, I'm
for a
chilling,
second.
I'm chilling.
So the other day I was on, and I wouldn't be surprised if you've seen this because I think I've seen this a couple times, but I saw this on Facebook and, so I actually originally was about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I was thinking about how, so we have about 4 to 5 main sports in America. So we have baseball, we have basketball, we have football, we have hockey and soccer-ish.
Yeah.
I mean, you can interchange.
I'm just tired.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
But those are our main sports. And most of those sports have been around since, baseball has been around since like 1840.
Yeah.
1820, something like that. Basketball has been around since like 1890. Football around 1890, 1880. Hockey, probably the late 1800s, around there. I did a little bit of research before and then I forgot it.
Gotcha.
But so we've had these sports for about 100 years, a little more than 100 years, maybe coming up on 200 for baseball. And so if human existence has been around for thousands, if not millions of years, however long you think, whatever evolution or who cares?
Yeah, according to the Bible, 2020.
That's not true. That's when Jesus died. 2020.
Is that what we base the year off of? Is when Jesus died?
AD, after death? I don't actually know if that's what it stands for, but it is.
I thought it was like post meridium. Oh, it's
that's the time. AM, PM. So,
dude, honestly, I do sometimes surprise myself with how stupid I am sometimes.
You don't ever surprise me. So so if these sports have only been around for 100 years or so, there's probably been a ton of sports before, and they've been sustained for a little while and they've gone away. So I imagine that these sports will probably not be around forever. Football probably won't be around forever, especially because of the contact and the head injuries and all that kind of stuff. So eventually, I think we will interchange. We will move to different sports.
Really?
So which
you think so?
I think eventually, like, and it could be hundreds of years from now.
Yeah, true.
But I think we will evolve to do other things or other sports or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I started thinking about ideas for other sports, and then I started thinking about what do other countries do? Like, are there other sports in other countries that have never really caught on to America? And I was thinking about cricket. I was thinking about some of these other games. And then out of nowhere on Facebook, I saw this video and I was like, holy shit, this needs to come to America.
Oh.
And it's a sport in Japan.
Okay.
And
they're fucking weird over there. It's
called Taoshi. I'm probably butchering it.
That's fine. You're white.
Taoshi or something like that. And it's basically kind of like capture the flag.
Ooh.
But
cool.
not. And you work in teams. There's 2 different teams.
Okay.
And we're going to post the video, and we're just going to kind of watch the video, and you tell me what you think, and you tell me if you would want to play this game or if you think this would be successful in America.
All right, I'm into it. Is this where it needs to be?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's about a minute in. There's a bunch of players. There's probably about 20, 30 players around this pole, maybe more. And you've got one guy that gets on top of the pole.
Okay.
And the rest of the team is surrounding the pole. Okay?
Where are they playing this, in a parking lot?
I don't know.
What is happening?
So this team is playing defense.
So this is one team?
One team.
Playing defense. Where's the flag?
It's not really a flag. You are supposed to take the post at the top.
Okay.
And then here comes the offense.
Oh! Whoa!
So then the teams just run in.
Whoa!
They're like climbing on top of each other. Like running really fast.
Holy shit! Why is there
and they're trying to take the guy off the top of the pole. And so they're climbing up on top. And the guy on top is like coming down and kicking these guys in the face, trying to get them off.
Dude, honestly, this defense is crumbling.
And the offense comes through, and they pull the guy off, and then you try to put your guy on top of the pole.
Oh, that's the only thing you have to do is get on top of the pole?
I think so. I think that's the objective of the game. You got to get one guy on top.
Is there like a Michael Jordan of this game?
I don't know. I just found out about this game.
Oh, his helmet. When did this come out? 2013?
I have no idea.
Oh, dude, they're...
Oh, maybe the point is to bring the... So I guess you're supposed to bring the pole down.
Hey, they're wearing a really random colors.
Hey, nice.
Dude, we should sponsor a Taoshi team.
Okay, so I guess you can pause that. I think it's
holy shit, that's awesome.
So it's insane. And some of these games are like super intense. And I've found out that it is not uncommon for people to die. There have been deaths from this game.
What?
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. But I was researching it, and like one of the first things when I typed in the name of this sport was deaths, and it was pretty. There's a list of and I'm just like, oh my gosh, can you imagine? So do you think A, would you ever play a game like that, and B, do you think that something like this could catch on in America?
Honestly, this seems like. This is making, like, in my own head, it seems that Japan is kind of like the American South. That is such a redneck game to play. That's like backyard wrestling, right?
Yes.
There. Like, I can see Bubba and Tinkle playing this when they're children.
You've got someone with a big-ass beer gut, and he just comes plowing through.
He's the offensive line.
Just... pushes them out of the way.
The only reason I don't think this will go well in America is because Every single one of these guys are fit as hell.
Yes.
They're speedy. They're quick. Right?
They all look like
they're wearing those helmets that, shape babies' heads.
Yes. Or you wear during Taekwondo.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Ooh, Taekwondo Taoshi. Thank you.
So, and this is in no way
all fat.
I was about to say this is in no way like a racial thing, but
oh boy,
they are from the outside looking in. They're all like the same size.
Yeah, they really are.
They're all the same height. They're all not the same exact height, but they're around the same height, around the same body build.
Yeah,
and
they're all very in shape. Like
yes.
they're so thin. Have you ever seen? I almost said, have you ever seen a fat Chinese guy?
Sumo wrestling. I mean, but
are they Chinese? I don't know.
Well, this is Japan.
Yeah. Oh, right.
But I don't.
So, well, I mean, I guess I just mean in general. Have you ever seen a ton of fat Chinese, Japanese, if they're not Americanized, because they come over here and they eat all the shit that we do. But over there, they're all in great shape.
Seem like it.
And yeah, look at that. They're all literally they're probably all between 160 and 165 pounds.
Yeah.
If that. But they're all in great shape. So, America, figure it out. Eat cleaner. Jesus lawn care.
But dude, how much fun would it? That would also probably be really dangerous. But like you just seeing it, kind of reminded me. Have you ever seen World War Z?
Oh, where they all get on top of each other and climb the wall?
Yes, dude. Yeah. That kind of right. Like they're all like jumping on top of each other to stair step to get up.
Imagine if the one on the top was Brad Pitt. I would also want to get to him.
I'm like,
I get why the zombies were crazy.
Come on,
Daddy. What in the hell is that? What do you say? What in the hell? I already forgot. Anyway, you know what, guys? Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.
Hold on. How much time
we have
left?
Dude, we have. That's it. We have like two more minutes.
Oh,
I think so. I mean, we have like 3.5 minutes, but I don't want to start a story because if I did, it would take 40 minutes to get to. Oh, maybe did you shave? You shave your nips?
Always.
You do?
Yeah. Oh,
is it
real quick?
When you fight? Yeah, hit me.
So one time, I think you had this, and I could be wrong, but when we lived together up by UNT up in Little Elm, we shared basically the same room, and we shared a shower. And one day I was in the shower and I saw that there was Nair in there.
Oh yes,
and I think it was yours.
Yeah, it was me.
And I never used it before, and I was like,
oh no,
I'm interested in using this. And
where did you use it?
Well, I was like, I'm not going to use it on my face. I'm not going to, but I need hair removal in certain areas. But I was super nervous about putting it down there. Like,
yeah, that's so scary.
I'm like, so I'm not going to do that.
Also, it was Nair for men.
That's fine. That's good.
Don't leave it on.
I think it was non-scented, but it still had a scent. It's still that shit burns. Yeah, it burns your nostril hairs.
Yeah.
It's very strong.
Nostril hairs.
But so I back then shaved my chest like I do now, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it on my chest and see if it works.
To here?
Yeah, about here. And so I put it on my chest.
How long did you leave it on?
I left it on for a little while. Before I took it off, it started to burn.
Oh yeah.
The problem was, I didn't really read the back of it, and afterwards I read, and it said, "Please avoid putting on sensitive areas, i.e., your nipples." I put it on my nipples, and I'm not kidding you. I think I got like 3rd-degree burns.
Oh yeah, that happens. Yeah,
they got super red, and it started to bleed. It hurt so bad on my nipples. I was like, it felt like there was a fire on my nipples, and I was like, get it. And so for like the next week,
Andy Bernard's bloody nips.
Wearing shirts sucked. Like I would be like,
dude, like someone walking past you was
so don't put Nair on your nipples, ladies and gentlemen.
Dude, someone walking past you was like, that guy's a freak. He's getting off to walking around. What if you were in a shirt, you're like, daddy, only at Mattress Giant. Yeah, come on, woo! Anyway, you know what? We've been really random. Thank you for guys. Seriously, like the last episode's been doing shitty. So where the fuck have y'all been? First in the hell off. What in the fuck is that supposed to mean? What was it? Damn it, I can't remember the phrase. Where is it? What the fuck does that supposed to mean? Anyway, yeah, seriously, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, as always. The last episode, I guess because it was a holiday.
Labor Day.
Also, real quick, too, yesterday was 9/11. And I just wanted to say, thank you to all the first responders. Is it first responders?
Yeah,
is what it is. All the first responders for everything that you do. That was such a tragedy. And I can't believe that was almost 20 years ago.
It's insane.
2001. Do you remember where you were?
Yeah.
Me too. I was in, I think it was third grade, but I remember they rolled in the cow TV and they turn on and they let us go home.
It was nuts. It was fifth grade.
Oh,
because I was at J.A. Vitoski. Were you at Vitoski?
Okay. I say I remember where I was, but I remember vaguely. I know I was in a classroom, but I don't remember where that would have been. What year? Fifth grade?
Fifth grade, yeah, so 2001. I remember I didn't know anything about it, and they were taking us from like one class to like art or music or something, and the library was right in the middle of the school.
Yes,
and so
with the like half walls.
Yeah, and so there was windows all around the library. Mm-hmm. And so when you're walking from one side of the school to the next, you're walking around the library. Mm-hmm. And they had a TV in the library with a bunch of teachers standing around it. And you could see the plane crashing into the building. What? And I thought they were like watching a movie or something.
Yeah,
and I was like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And it didn't like register. And I was like, why are people standing around watching? Like, I had no idea. And then later when I went home, a bunch of like people got pulled from school and I didn't know what was going on.
They sent us home early. Like they ran the buses earlier.
Oh, okay. I didn't get sent home early because I don't think my parents could come pick us up or whatever. But then afterwards, my parents told me, I was like, oh, and I started like putting it all together. I was like, oh my gosh, I guess that's what they were watching.
Yeah.
And it's insane. Yeah. But so thank you for all the people that first responders that gave their life in New York, but people that continue to serve us and protect us on a daily basis.
Serve and protect, man. Yeah, and I think we don't have to go into this too much, but from our Black Lives Matter episode, I think what people didn't really understand was like, this is going to go on too long. Anyway, never mind. I was just going to say, we don't hate police officers. It's hard. It's hard. Like, see, this is what happens when I try to be serious. Yeah. I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Because we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Like if we're pro Black Lives, then for some reason people think that means we hate all police officers. Yeah. That's not true. We love everybody, but we also hate everybody at the same time. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Did you have one more thing?
I was just saying, just because we strive to move closer to equality doesn't mean we're anti-police.
Yes.
Because we love our fellow friends and colleagues that are police. I love the police and everything they do,
except for when they give me a speeding ticket. Like, go find a real criminal. What do they say? What do people say that are speeding?
There are crack addicts that are giving drugs to 4-year-olds, and you're pulling me over for speeding. Like 5 miles over.
Those are also the people that call the cops if their kid isn't listening to them. Yeah. Can you come over and scare my kid? I remember I was talking to Bryce once, our police officer friend, and he was telling me that they get calls like that all the time. And like, no,
to scare their kid.
Yeah, we're like, no, we're not going to scare your child because we want you to
scare them straight.
Yeah. Like, you know what? Why don't you just beat the shit out of your kids? Let's bring back beating your children, please. They're all snot-nosed little bastards. Uh-huh. And you know what, ladies? If there isn't a dad, don't celebrate Father's Day. Good. Anyway, okay, again, this is like the 8th time I try to close it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. That's Colton Petty June, and I'm Drew Boldoon. I don't know. I would kind of work
Colton Petty June and Drew
Bold July.
Yeah.
I hated that one.
All right.
Anyway, Clancy, you know what?
Because I came up with it, you asshole. I hated that one because that's what you said.
Clancy, hurry. Let's close this out before Colton gets pissed off anymore. Ready?